In this video, we'll look into computer memory. Computer memory. Let us just see the hierarchy of the computer memory. Later, we'll discuss in detail about each of these in the coming sections. Computer memory is basically divided into primary memory, secondary memory, and cache memory. Primary memory can either be non-volatile or volatile. The non-volatile primary memory is ROM, that is read-only memory, EROM, programmable read-only memory, EPROM, that is erasable programmable read-only memory, and EEPROM, that is electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. Volatile memory can be SRAM or DRAM. SRAM is static random access memory and DRAM is dynamic random access memory. So the normal RAM we talk about is this DRAM. Secondary memory is divided into either fixed storage or removable storage. The fixed storage secondary memory is HDD, that is hard disk drive, or SSD, that is solid state drive. And removable storage can be divided into optical disks, that is like DVDs, CDs, memory cards, floppy disks, magnetic tapes. Now let us look into non-volatile primary memory. Non-volatile primary memory can be read-only memory. So in case of read-only memory, the data cannot be electronically modified after the manufacture. It can be PROM, that is programmable read-only memory. So in case of programmable read-only memory, they are sold blank and programmable by user. The contents can be changed once after the manufacture. They can only be changed only one time after the manufacture. And EPROM, erasable programmable read-only memory. It can be reprogrammed, but the chips has to be removed from the device. The data can be erased by exposing to strong ultraviolet light. In case of EEPROM, that is electrically erasable programmable read-only memory, it can be erased electrically and reprogrammed without removing chips from the device, and it can be erased certain number of times. Now let us look into volatile primary memory. Volatile primary memory is static RAM, that is static random access memory. In this static random access memory, data is retained as long as it has power. There is no need to refresh. It is faster but expensive. Used for cache and internal registers of CPU. Dynamic random access memory. It is used for processing of data and program code. This is the main memory. It has to be refreshed frequently and it is inexpensive than SRAM and it is slower than SRAM. Now let us look at fixed storage secondary memory. What comprises of fixed storage secondary memory? Hard disk drives. Hard disk drive stores and retrieves data using magnetic storage. Data is accessed in random access manner. Hard disk drives are non-volatile based on read-write head and spinning disks. Solid state drives. SSDs are non-volatile. It has no moving parts. It is faster, reliable, noiseless, and consumes less power. Now let us look into removable storage secondary memory. There's optical disks. Optical disks are compact disks that are CDs, DVDs that are digital video disks, and Blu-ray disks. And there will be memory cards in removable storage, and memory cards are used in mobile phones, laptops, digital cameras, etc. Floppy disks are now outdated and USB flash drives mostly replace them. Mostly magnetic tapes are replaced by hard disks. So these are the removable storage secondary memory. Now let us look at cache memory. Cache memory temporarily stores frequently used data and instructions for quick processing by CPU. The CPU first checks the cache, and if the information is not there, then it checks the main memory. It is expensive. Now let us look into measurement. The units of memory are bits, which are the binary digits 0 and 1. 4 bits make a nibble and 8 bits make a byte. 1024 bytes make a kilobyte, 1024 kilobytes make a megabyte, and 1024 megabytes make a gigabyte. 1024 gigabytes make a terabyte, 1024 terabytes make a petabyte. So these are the units of measurements for computer memory, and units of memory are bits, which are binary digits 0 and 1. So that's how you can measure the computer memory.